Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about AMPERSAND-ONE, like the new FNC group and their debut album, AMPERSAND-ONE. And can I just say, I hate this name just so much. Like, I actually kind of despise it, and I don't have a better one. Like, I can't think of a better name for this group. However, I feel like AMPERSAND-ONE was not the solution. Anyway, let's go over how this video is going to work. I'm going to run through the album. I'm going to give you my thoughts of each song, and then I'm going to give this album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have a couple disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1. This album's new. It came out last night. I'm a couple listens in, but my opinions on all the songs very much may change over time. Second disclaimer, my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug always says, music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get started. And first up, we have the title track, On and On, which pisses me off that it's not spelled with an ampersand for the record, but that's unrelated, because this song is great. Like, I think I got too used to P1 Harmony's style of their style, let's say, and I forgot that FNC can actually make phenomenal songs. Starting with the background music, it's amazing. The song itself starts out with this just grand opening, almost. It's not grand. Grand is not the right word. But just this amazing opening by this amazing background music. And then just for the rest of the song, it's doing everything I could have wanted it to do. As for the verses, they're also really good. The first one starts off the song so perfectly, I was really into it. The second verse is the rap verse, and while I have complex feelings about the first rap in this verse, whoever did, like, the sing rap in the second half, bit iconic, bit of an icon move, and I loved that part. The chorus, meanwhile, absolutely slaps. It's really fun, but it also bangs. Like, it is a banger chorus, and I was borderline jamming, which for me at 6:37 in the morning is a lot, because as we've established, all I really want to do that early in the day is quit my job and go back to sleep. Big picture though, while this isn't the greatest debut song I've ever heard, it is a phenomenal one to be sure. Like, it is a great song and it shows off what the members can do very well. And again, it's a great song. One thing I did notice though that I thought was very interesting from a company like FNC is that I would argue around 80% of this song is in English, which is a choice for sure, and also reminded me of that stupid ass Bang Shihyuk quote where he, like, it was like a week ago now, where he was like, I want to take the K out of K-pop. Like, my guy, we know that's what you want. It's what you've been doing. Bangtan hasn't released a song that wasn't just generic pop in years, but hear me out, okay? I love pop music, okay? If we take the K out of K-pop, we have pop left. I love pop music. That's not my issue. My issue is maybe you should focus on all your groups releasing consistently decent and listenable music before you try and overhaul a genre. We got off track. Back to the point. AMPERSAND-ONE, their debut song, On and On. It's amazing. I really, really liked it. I hope this is a sound they continue with. On to the next song, which is Sweet and Sour, which is spelled with an ampersand, and I feel like that should be their gimmick. On a side note, if you're gonna name your group AMPERSAND-ONE and piss me off like that, at the very least, I want, if nothing else, the titles to all have an ampersand. I feel like that's not a weird gimmick to have for a group with this name. I think it could be really cute. I love a good gimmick. I want them to do it, but we're getting off track again. We need to focus. We need to focus, Simon. This song, Sweet and Sour, it's good. It's a lot chiller. It's a lot more toned down than the last song, but again, it's good. The verses themselves are fine. Like, the raps weren't my favorite, to say the least. However, the vocal parts of the verses were very enjoyable. The bridge is also very pretty. The vocals there were stunning, and if you've noticed the trend that I just like vocals more than raps, you're not wrong. Anyway, the chorus, best part of the song. This chorus was so fun, and it was so cute, and it hit perfectly at the same time. It was a bit of a power move, honestly. Like, I was having a great time listening to it. I really liked this chorus. Okay, last but not least, we have Sheesh, and it's a pretty good song. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad song, but it's on an album with two great songs, and by comparison, it just really is not on that level. But again, it's not a bad song by any means. Like, the verses are perfectly acceptable, the background music is actually pretty good, and the pre-chorus is solid. My issue with this song, however, can perfectly really be seen in the chorus. I feel like it's lacking and oomph factor. Like right now, listening to it, like I'm sure it would make excellent background noise while I'm working or whatever. But as an active listening experience, it's kind of just a song. And that's never the most ideal way to close out your debut album with a song that's basically just a song. But that is all I have to tell you about this album. So with that, it is score time. And overall, I'm going to give this a 9.3 out of 10. The first two songs are great. I really like both of them. They're both probably going to end up in the Apple Music. And the last one's fine. So yeah, 9.3 out of 10. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can also like and subscribe if you want to. Or don't. I will be okay either way. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!